পুরো ফ্যামিলি বসে। Hello lovely souls, welcome back to Instant Soul. We are back with part 2 and last video of Mysore trip where the adventure continues. If you haven't seen part 1 yet, check out the link in the description. Now, let's dive into more amazing places, experiences and of course, some delicious food. Let's go! On the way to the palace, our driver dropped us at Mysore Silk Factory for a quick look. But let's be real, we aren't Ambanis, so buying silk was not on the list. We took a glance and moved on straight to the Mysore factory. Well, the sweets fit the budget. By this time, we were starving, and guess what? The Mysore Pak factory was giving out free samples. Jackpot, right? We shamelessly tested every sweet like professional food critics. And before you judge us, yes, we did buy some sweets too. We weren't completely embarrassing ourselves, just a little. Mysore's famous sweet, Mysore Pak. So we came here and we got to taste many flavors. See, told ya, we actually bought them. We weren't just here for the free samples. Though if they haven't been watching us, who knows? Now, drum rolls please, we have finally arrived at the grand finale, the one and only Mysore Palace, the main event of the trip, the royal masterpiece and probably the only place where we'll feel a little less broke after skipping that skill factory. In Mysore, in maximum places, they don't accept online payments, and after spending time in Bangalore, we had practically forgotten what hard cash even looked like. So there we were scrambling to gather enough money for 4 tickets, having mini crisis at the counter, but hey, somehow we managed. Okay, I'm getting called because now a full-blown photo session will begin. After battling the never-ending queues at Chamundeshwari and doing all sorts of idiotic stuffs under the scorching sun, we were exhausted. 2 of us completely dead, like just leave us there, dead. But me and the other brave soul, we were somehow forcing ourselves to stay excited because who knows when we will get another chance to be here. Gotta make it count, right? So we are going inside Mysore Palace. So before entering we have to submit our shoes and we are going inside barefoot. The place will be closed after 5:30 and it's already how much? 4:37, so we have only 1 hour left to explore whole the place or however we can cover the things up. Didi আর দিদি রমাই খাসি। Is it palace or shop? Oh, excuse me. Photo video not allowed. Well, I got the right to criticize them because why wouldn't I? They didn't even bother putting up a banner outside. How was I supposed to know that? Before stepping inside, we had to go through multiple layers of verifications. Felt like we were applying for a visa just to enter. Security checks, ticket scans, shoe submission, what next? An interview, maybe? And of course, it was hella crowded that day. Why? Because I had the brilliant timing of visiting on Republic Day plus Sunday, basically a perfect recipe for a human traffic jam. Ticket ka dalal khada hai yahan pe. Phew, finally we entered. I honestly cannot tell if it's a palace or a fish market. Just look at this crowd. Gotta admit, this place is huge. And if it wasn't this crowded, I would definitely be out there giving full on princess vibes, gracefully strolling around like it's my own palace. But nope, reality check. Too many people for the dream today. Slowly, we were entering into an even bigger human ocean. LOL. I mean, inside the palace, just waves of people everywhere. Now, if you look to the right, that's the Jalsagar where quotations used to perform for the royals. Imagine having your own private performance in such a grand hall. So I think this room holds all the pictures of the royal families. Yeah, as expected. পুরো ফ্যামিলি বসে আছে। It's a huge ground or balcony or whatever, royal matters. No idea what exactly they did there. Maybe important discussions, royal gatherings, or maybe just casually flexing their wealth. And this place is probably the king's meeting room where all the royal discussions were made. Actually, it doesn't look like one. It's more of a museum or a collection of their thrones, chairs, fancy mirrors. Basically, a royal flex zone should have hired a guide, huh? Might have actually known what we were looking at. এখানটা কেমন সেই হ্যারি পটারের হগওয়ার্টের মতো লাগছে না? I meant it. The place was seriously giving off Hogwarts vibe. ওরা দুটো কোথায় গেল? You can hear guides passionately explaining things to other visitors, although I cannot understand his language. But anyways, we were still clueless, regretting again why we didn't hire one. At this point, we were just blindly following the crowd, walking straight into a never-ending maze. Seriously, it felt like we had entered a royal labyrinth with no exit in sight. Seriously, why did they need such a huge home? It's not like they had 1,000 family members, just a few royals roaming around in this massive palace. Talk about extra. This place seriously gives off mirror room vibes. Everywhere you look, there was a reflection, countless versions of anything. So feels like I stepped into some kind of royal illusion. I was exhausted. I was looking that time. At this point, we really thought finally the exit, but nope, just a balcony. And guess what? More rooms are waiting for us. This palace just never ends. Here you will see my friend was reminiscing her past life in this palace. finally we made it out. Felt like we were trapped in our royal maze forever. First, we were all excited for the light and sound show, but guess what? Cancelled for the day. So instead, we just got to see the palace with its regular night lights. Still beautiful, but not the grand show we expected. But yeah, it's still majestic. So that's all we got to see, but honestly, it still felt like we were at some royal ceremony or something. On camera, it might not look that grand or majestic, but trust me, seeing it with my own eyes was a whole different experience. So, we are leaving Mysore Palace, and it was the last place of our trip. And we will be returning back to Bengaluru tomorrow. We have our train at 5 a.m. So yeah, I'm gonna miss this place because it's really happening, and I wish I could show you the exact thing I'm seeing through my eyes. See, trust me, the camera of my phone cannot do the justice to this place. This place is looking divine. We all are hungry, exhausted, and before returning back to our PG, we will have some food to some cafe. Okay. So this is the exit gate.
इडली डोसा का खाने का दुकान ये सब
After dinner, we rushed back to our hotel as fast as possible because guess what? We had to wake up before 4 a.m. for the train next day. It's like 3:30 or maybe 4 a.m. Honestly, I cannot remember the exact time, but nope, we were not sneaking out for a heist or something. We were just leaving the hotel. So now it's 4:30 a.m. that morning, and we are finally going back to Bangalore. And we have our train at 5 a.m. So yeah, this is station. We have arrived here. So this is the train we are going to Bangalore with, and all four of us got different coaches and odd numbers like the 3, 5, 7, 9. So finally our trip came to an end and we returned back to Bengaluru. And my other two friends who boarded the train before us, they had already got down
जैसे केरोसिन, पेट्रोल, गैस सिलेंडर एवं पटाखे आदि न ले जाएं, क्योंकि ये खतरनाक है और पकड़े जाने पर रेल नियम के तहत दंडित किया जाता है.
At around 10 a.m. I reached home and trip officially over, and that's it for today's vlog. Till then, stay insane and soulful. Bye bye.